by hook or by crook, they need to get right in. And here we go, game 2 between Envy as well as Siren Clan.
Let's look at the way both of these teams start here, because there are some early game potential dives, but it looks like Envy is going to start off very similarly here. Beetle going to be done, Red buff going to be done for Notorious Villains with Jawhead as well as Granger, while the rest of the team is going to be shoving out that mid lane. Looks like Ambush as well as Baba Yaga cuts the wave on top side, forcing that in. It looks like they're trying to set up for a potential invade onto the blue buff.
Oh yeah, we're already seeing pressure crashing in towards the buff as we see Baba Yaga leading the charge, but that will be a little bit of reset here as we see a little bit Dance of Death coming in. Baba Yaga being stuck in between, Kolia being brought down to 25% as well, looking for engagement over the side of Swan. Swan is getting caught on and he might just fall, but instead Flicker being popped up there just in time, but Joe, one more hit to actually fall down and it will be first blood on the Ravela.
Ooh, pretty good so far, but let's see how far this is going to get them. Notorious Villains net themselves one kill! Harley with the poker trick just hops on and just takes him out with oh man, that was so well done.
Oh yeah, they just stacked the chips and just right on with one kill over on each side, but of course Siren Clan has already gotten what they needed, and they've already stalled out that sort of buff takedown coming from the side of Envy. So it's still going to be a little bit of that sort of test for all these objectives here, but Ambush is all by himself, shouldn't be having too much of a problem, but oh my, we have a situation in the jungle.
Yep, Cecilia is making sure that nobody gets out of this alive. Swan puts a lot of damage into Joe, however, the damage dealers aren't there. Hallucinates is already dead. Siren Clan are finding the snipes that they're looking for. Another flame shot came out. Joe dangerously low. However, all the flame shots are on cooldown. He's going to be okay.
Yeah, we've already seen a lot of really nasty fights coming out, and the moment that Chen hits level 4, she immediately pops out to Depth Sonata, and now here comes another fight coming in. Beautiful bouncing ball over on the side of Joe, and it will take down Rafael for the second time coming, and this will mean another kill for side of Envy.
However, Siren Clan was able to take down that bottom tier 1. Now notice on the top side, Uranus is just clearing out the jungle, putting a lot of pressure, and also proxying the waves.
Oh my, I think that eventually they will be able to actually catch up in due time, but we're already seeing so many of that sort of focus coming from the side of Siren here as they try to actually catch up Kolia. Kolia now forcing to actually run away, but there's no place to hide, and that's one more kill in the back of A1, A2. 3 straight kills for Siren Clan.
Really nicely done. Siren Clan coming in with this already with a 2k goal lead. A very nice start, 3 minutes in the game. However, it's not going to be enough to stop Notorious Villains. If they keep going steadily like this, they will hit critical mass. The Siren Clan needs to look to make a play or at least force a mistake out of Envy.
Oh, this might just be that sort of mistake that might just be coming in. And Hallucinates goes in for the chase, and that tower switch will push them up to the wall as we see Joe just trying to actually run all the way back, but they've already got what they needed as they shut down that Harley.
Yeah, that deadly magic. Oof. A lot of damage, able to instantly take out Hallucinates. Really nicely done. However, they trade 1 for 1. Not too bad for now, as long as Hallucinates doesn't get too far ahead.
Yeah, and I gotta say that it's definitely a worthy fight for them to actually pick up, but we're seeing absolutely just heading up towards the top side here, trying to actually pressurize a little bit more, but Ambush here has got himself in towards a 2v3 situation. I'm not too sure should they actually still rush in for this buff because it's way too risky of an attempt.
Yeah, they don't have the members as well. It's a 2v3 situation. However, they are going for it still. Siam takes quite a bit of damage. Instantly gets secured. A1, A2 secures it on top of the magic. Instantly gets popped down from that deadly magic. Holy cow.
My goodness me. This is definitely one spectacular play coming from the Harley as we see a little bit of a pullback of the reverse time coming from App City. And here comes the all of it coming in from the side of the Diggy to actually peel all the way back, but Chen is doing a little bit more of that damage towards that support.
Yep, Deadly Magic onto Swan again. I don't think that's going to kill. He didn't get enough damage with the poker trick onto Swan to secure that kill. However, topside, Baba Yaga is pretty much unstopped and unchecked for the entirety of this game. He's been able to take 2 turrets now, and now they're also going to get the Cryo Turtle.
Well, this is definitely going to be one free turtle up for grabs, and Siren here will still find the lead. 5-3 right now in terms of kill. Flame shot being shot right in towards the open as Hallucinate will be able to actually defend this for just a very short while, but Swan has something up for grabs here. A1, A2 goes in for the commitment, and it might just actually pop over the side of Hallucinate, getting one more kill, but Swan being caught up in between. One tower hitting over the side of Siren as we move by. Their second kill of the game, and there comes a little bit more pressure coming from the side of Kolia to push them all the way back. Baba Yaga getting a little chunk of HP being dealt off, and Chance going to be able to actually hold their fort for now.
Yep, all the ultimates have been blown away. They have to peel themselves back off. They don't want to re-engage into a fight. They cannot win. Even though Baba Yaga is extremely strong right now, and A1, A2 also really powerful, they still are dependent on their ultimates. Baba Yaga hasn't reached that point yet where every one of his autos is going to hit like a truck. However, Ambus looks like his cheeks are going to get clapped real quick as Kolia flicks him over and tries to secure the kill. That Deadly Manager should trade. It looks like it's 1-for-1. Well played to Siren Clan.
Oh man, what a rough landing for the Uranus as we see Sian just slam him over and towards the middle of all three members of NB. But now, once more, the battle commenced over on this buff once again as ABC. They force the ultimate time journeys away.
Yep, and now they're pulling through. The auto alarm bomb is going to deter them from moving anywhere forward, but with the help of Jill, as well as the healing and extra movement speed, it's going to keep them, allowing them to rotate much, much faster and play at a faster tempo compared to NB, who just are trying to catch up at every step of the way.
Oh yeah, we've already seen so much of that sort of push and pull coming out, and here comes Ayaga doing a lot of damage over the side of Swan, but instantly gets popped as the carry will fall. A1, A2 try to actually finish off Swan, but that will not be enough of the attempt, hailing from the Harley from the back.
Yeah, and now they're holding their time here. Turtle is up. They want to secure it for themselves, and again, repeat the exact same recipe that they did from the last game. However, they don't have as much of a lead as they would want to. Envy might still be in it to win it. 5K is still one decent team fight away from evening the score.
Yeah, but I'm really concerned for Kolia though. And speaking of which, mega kill coming in from A1, A2. Time journeys away as absolutely will try to actually save any of his allies from getting pushed all the way back. Swan tries to actually commit to that. Oh, reverse time pulls him back, but you know, it's only a Degi here, and it's not much for Chen to do. Flickers away, but here comes Swan from the back though to actually try to do something to reverse that trade. But now it's a 1v1 between him and Envy will catch Joe right in the between.
Yep, and they're going to keep on pushing through. Hallucinates is getting a free hit on pretty much everything. He pops that ultimate, making sure he's hitting as many targets as possible while the cooldowns are still short. However, it doesn't net them too much. They trade 2 for 2. It's still a pretty dead even game.
Oh my, I mean, I'm not really sure who will be able to actually take this one off, as we see Siren might look to have that sort of momentum, but it's not really too much of a clean fight coming in from them, as we see Envy really find a way to actually force those fights, and look at them go. They just try to actually take off Ziggy whenever they can, and here comes one more engagement over on the side of Ambus, but they will fall back.
Yep, he's just taking the constant abuse. Uranus holding it together. Oh no, A1A2 is going to be the next to fall here. Hallucinate slowly pulls up, but he dies as well. Shen just taking his time. Why, did I say something wrong there?
Nah, didn't really say anything wrong. As we see, first, a lot of all these big plays coming out from the side of the Harley, and once again, Swan actually hopping all the way to the back. Flickers away, but that's not going to be enough. Harry's going to go in for a chase. Double kill coming in favor of Baba Yaga, buying that golden staff.
Woo! Now Baba Yaga is going to be one big boy here with the help of his team. It's going to be much easier to secure this game. 6K gold lead, and they are forcing Envy back into the base. One more tier 2 to take out before the Lord is going to spawn.
Oh yeah, I feel like this is definitely having a lot of great options for the side of Siren Clan. They can actually force a push over a mid lane and forcing a defense coming in from the side of Envy, and then just commit towards that sort of the bait and switch inside of the jungle, as we currently see hailing from the side of Siren Clan. A, B, C, D, E. Just tossing a couple of all these eggshells over on towards the enemies, or should I say stars. Of course, there's going to be a little bit more of that pressure coming in from the mid lane as well. Swan being brought down. Oh my! no chance for the Kufor to react.
Yep, and look at that disengage there. You're noticing the amount of damage that hallucinates, even though he's 3 and 4, is pretty significant once he pops that ultimate down. So a good call for ABCDE. Uses the time journey and says, guys, this is not an ultimate we can just eat out of nowhere.
Yeah, no,
Lord,
I'm not even sure
resurrecting
anymore.
soon.
You know, like Ambus is just showing off, like, you know, okay, you guys just come right at me. I'm just gonna be pretty much way too hard to clap, and here comes Ambus once again, just making sure that he appears himself right at the front, taunting them to actually press on the attack. But here comes the Lord attempt coming from Silent Clan.
Yep, and they are completely holding them back, and Uranus is just absorbing all this pressure here. Each one of those slaps, and he is just absorbing them. Again, Swan is out of position now. They're turning it around with the time journey, and Ambus, he's still alive!
Oh my, Ambus with the big plays, but it's Sand here being really desperate. That's going to be so much of that sort of desperation coming in, and as we see, Ambus teleports his way towards the bottom lane.
Oh my goodness, that arrival, so well used. A great battle spell that people have underutilized for the longest time, and now coming back into this, the flick coming in from Jahan. Nicely done from Sen. He's going to trade him his life for Joe's. Really nicely done, especially in a dire situation like this. It's a much needed breath of fresh air.
Oh yes, indeed, but we see absolutely getting caught out instead. That will definitely be a huge pickup there for Envy to still breathe life in towards this matchup.
Yep, and now the bottom lane, again, Lord is still going down. Even though it's a 3v4 situation, it doesn't feel like that. Siren just has that much of a lead. They have 11k in their back pocket. They're taking literally every single inhibitor turret. Ambus refuses to die. Uranus just walking right into your face as the rest of the team is trying to cut him down, but he's just too tanky.
Oh, that's way too much. I don't know, like, he's just being pretty much a prick in the midst of all this sort of a fight where, you know, every single one of all these pressure coming in from every members don't even mean a single thing. It's so hard to take down this really beefy Uranus.
I would say that Uranus is pretty fat here.
Yeah, it's definitely a really fat tank, as we see so much of all this sort of defensive items have already been brought right in, and even that flame shot could not penetrate him at all.
Yep, they're holding their way here as they're pulling through. The flame shots are coming through. Colea's in trouble. The deadly magic shouldn't be able to kill him just here. However, the rest of the team with the time journey, they're holding on. Jen is in trouble. They go a double kill for Ambus. Uranus is right in your face. You have to deal with it, but it's too late as they will use that arrival to secure that last creep at the end. The siege minion is enough, and Xian just knows what needs to be done. The sacrificial lamb to this onslaught that Siren has developed. This crystal is going to go down. Congratulations to the Siren clan, their first 2-0 of the...
It's the dream.